wanted to share my thoughts and struggles with intention versus expectation, and in regards to with tarot, my like meditations, like healing is real, even like with witches and doing spell work, intention is always, stressed and emphasized. And I always hesitated on it because I felt like it was locking me into something and making me, potentially miss out on something else if I named an intention for, if I was getting ready to do a very ceremonial meditation or ritual, even with tarot, just anything of that sort. I was always so afraid to set an intention. Like, oh my gosh, just the term setting an intention was just like, whoa, I can't handle this. And then I got to thinking about it yesterday. I did a post on it, and I was on a shaman's website, and they were talking about it in the process of healing ceremonies and intentions, and how it is not expectations. Don't think that those are the same thing, and don't get anxious or overly stressed out about it, because it really isn't meant. It's not designed to be that way, like how it was affecting me. So some clarity and thoughts I was thinking about. It basically, the idea that it boils down to an intention is basically an I am statement. An expectation is an I want statement, i.e. you are like saying, I want to be financially secure, or I want healing, or I want to find love. All of those things are setting an expectation that you are needing the outside world to fulfill that need or that state of being you're looking for. And it really is, that's a state of being. So it's like switching it around to saying, instead of saying, setting an expectation, saying, I want something, I want to be healed, or I want to be happy, or I want whatever, you just boil it down to I am that. And I know, everyone talks about like I am statements, affirmations are super powerful. And as I say that, I have this on my desk, oh my gosh, I just had a brain fart. Everyone knows what this is. What is this deck? But I love her. Oh my goodness, I am so sorry. I cannot think of the name, but anyway, I am statements, right? How powerful they are. And so I was just thinking, yeah, it's like having it set so how, I want to heal, or I would like to move forward in my healing journey, or I want to get to the bottom of like a frustration, like why does this frustrate me? I want to meditate on that. And instead of saying I want this and then just like waiting for the answer to come to you and setting that expectation of how it needs to come to you, like, oh, I want this, it needs to show up like this. I was just like, I am healing. I am financial security. I am love. I am, I am secure, just I am abundant. I am creative. Instead of saying, I want to be more creative, I am creative. And then, and then the universe can fulfill that. So because anything that, if you're getting ready to do a meditation, or you're doing tarot, or you're trying to find those answers, or, like even for like dream work, I'll even do that for dreams, setting intentions with dreams, and just being afraid of like saying, well, if I say this, then I might be, if I don't say anything at all, then it can come to me. So that's like where I was like realizing I'm not doing intentions correctly, or at least not for me. So it's like, I am peace, and then whatever that intention can be, it's an internal, right? Like intention versus expectations, if you're looking to the outside world to fulfill this, versus internally shifting your own mindset, your own thoughts, aligning your whole body, self, spiritual, mental, emotional body to what you are wanting, and just making it your state of being. Even if the outside reflection does, like, I would like a clean home, it's like, my home is clean. And then the universe can already support that. Instead of saying, I want it to be, and it isn't. Even if it isn't, you just go ahead and say it is. Go ahead and state what you are already wanting as if you already have it. I'm sure if like you do law of attraction work at all, you've heard that, just like you state it how it already is that you want. Already state it as if you already have what you're wanting, whatever the desire is. So yeah, it's just allowing the universe to support where you're wanting to go, but in a much more peaceful way where there's no expectation. So if you were getting ready to do dream work, and you're right before bed, and you're like, I would love, like I am healing, then like, your dreams, whatever dreams come to you that night, they're all going to be supporting that because you're already that. You are already that. So it doesn't have to be an expectation to have really good dreams that you feel like are supporting your healing. Like you already know, you already are healing. You are healing. So the dreams will support it no matter what. It just takes out the expectations or the waiting from some outside source to help you in that process and be supportive. You're supporting yourself. You're already rising to that state that you're wanting. So anyway, I just had to share those quick thoughts. I'm sure there's a lot more. I'm not an expert by any means. It's just something I have struggled with, so I was always so afraid to set an intention. And now I'm like, you know what, I'm just going to state what I want in a I am statement. And, which I know is like, obviously, I don't know, like, oh, here's a beautiful one. I am complete. Instead of saying, I want to feel complete, no. I am complete. And then whatever ritual you're about to do for that intention, spell work, however, it's going to support that. It will support it, so it can show up in any way. Another big thing, like when I've done water divination, setting an intention for it instead of being like, well, I'll just see what I see. It's like, no, okay, like what is the intention towards this without any expectations on what I see. Just, I am this, and then let's start, let's begin. And still letting it show up however it wants to show up. But anyway, I am divine, so I thought I would share. So I hope that helps anybody that has also struggled with intentions and versus expectations, and allowing yourself to have goals and intentions towards goals without saying it has to be in this way. It's like, oh, I want to find love. No, I am love. I am complete, and then allowing love to come in however it shows up. So I hope that makes sense. So anyway, have a good morning.